Welcome. Today I'm going to be reacting to Story of My Life by One Direction. This is a live performance on X Factor UK in 2013. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for this request. Let's see what the big deal is about this one.
I'm Harry Styles.
Hi, how are you? Simon, you're right.
Guys, we saw you and said this would work as a group.
Written in these walls are the stories that I can't explain. Leave my heart open, but it stays right here empty for days. She told me in the morning she don't feel the same about us in her bones. It seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone. And I'll be gone, gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is open wide.
Actually, walk a
The way that
circle.
I've been holding on too tight, with nothing in between. The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. Written on these walls are the colors that I can't change. Leave my heart open, but it stays right here in its cage. I know that in the morning I'll see us in the light upon a hill. Although I am broken, my heart is untamed still.
And I'll be gone, gone tonight. The fire beneath my feet is burning bright. The way that I've been holding on so tight, with nothing in between.
The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. And I've been waiting for this time to come around. But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds. The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. Let's go! The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. Life, the story of my life. The story of my life. The story
Love them. I love them, I love them, I love them so much. What did you guys think? I'm sure everyone has seen that that's here or a One Direction fan, and that is the first time I've ever seen those gentlemen perform together, and yes, they are so young. So truly is a full circle moment from the research that I have. They all met there, and then 3 years later, they come back together as a band. I read about the light bulbs, that they were very important, and I can see why, because they're beautiful. So I don't know One Direction's music as a together band. So this is my first time seeing them together. This is some of the notes I'm reading. You guys see me writing notes with Nathan and Ryan. You should see the notes I write for solo session. They will be long. I know they were put together on X Factor and now they're back 3 years later. That is wild. Someone told me the light bulbs, sorry if I'm reiterating or being a bit redundant, the light bulbs wall was a huge deal. I can see why. It's actually stunning. So this is from the album Midnight Memories, and I have what Rhonda, a little message from Rhonda here. The Midnight Memories era, they started writing more. What Miranda said, and I have Miranda notes. This song was the start of their more mature sound from their third album, Midnight Memories. What do you guys think about this? They started a band while on the X Factor. Oh, wow. So I was visualizing that each one of them were contestants, and then somehow, like a producer or someone who saw all of their talent put them together. And that's how they became a band together from 2010 to 2016. I don't know. Was One Direction, I have to find out. You guys have to help me with this. Was One Direction like I like how country-ish, not country. I want to say, dare I compare them, but like a almost a Mumford and Sons vibe. And na 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 na. It's beautiful. I love it. I see. I mean, I've been seeing, but I truly see why they're a thing, why they're really, really a big deal. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the notes I wrote about the song. I apologize, I'm not looking at my phone. I just wrote some notes on my phone. So it's obviously it's a nostalgic song. It's about love. It's about someone he misses. It's about a past relationship or they miss, right? Theoretically be one person with one partner, right? It captures the essence of reciprocated feelings. The narrator expresses a deep sense of longing for a love that has faded. It highlights the emotional scars left by the past relationship. The nostalgic part, the lyrics evoke a sense of looking back on cherished memories. So the lyrics are beautiful and phenomenal. I love this song. I'm gonna listen to this song probably for a while, but there were just a few lyrics that grabbed me, leave my heart open, but it stays in its cage. I thought that was very beautiful, but also a bit tragic. Not tragic. What's the word I want to use? Yeah, a little bit tragic. Love can be tragic sometimes, like authentic, true, real love. When they get together, when they actually walk a circle, I was like, this is full circle. They walk a circle. That's so interesting. When they get together, I think it's Liam who says, let's go. It's not Harry. It's not Zayn. It's not Louis. It's not, I think it's Liam. The guy, I think it's the guy with the blonde hair, right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Louis is the oldest. Isn't that funny? Louis, I mean, Harry's the baby. Haha. Whoever wrote the song, it's amazing. If they all wrote it together, I'm not sure. What do you guys feel when you think about it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ayana. What do you guys feel when you think about it? Did you feel the same thing as me? Like I felt like it was about a relationship, and we all miss relationships, whether they were healthy or unhealthy. You know, there's things about people, whether they leave us in a way that is, you know, they're still around or they leave us in a way like they're not with us anymore. There's always something in your heart that you feel, for me, I guess. But I never had any idea One Direction was so cool and beautiful and incredible. I always just thought they were like, and I don't mean to be rude saying this, I hope it doesn't sound rude. I thought they were just kind of like a boy band that sang boy band songs. But I didn't know, you know, there's that song that they said in the beginning or they highlighted, "You don't know you're beautiful." I used to cry. I'm not joking. Sometimes I cry. We know this. I used to cry listening to that song sometimes. It's not a sad song. It's just beautiful the way they sing it. I used to drive to my mom's nursing home before she passed away, and I would cry listening to that song just because it wasn't a sad song. It was just a beautiful song. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Something like that, if that makes sense. No, they are beautiful and they're very special. And I'm so happy to be getting to understand them. Why was it so important to you, Rhonda? I'm curious. And is that the first time they performed in the place that they met? Am I correct there? On X Factor UK? I grew up, and I don't know if I probably am, and I don't care. I'm dating myself. New Kids on the Block was a thing, and that was a boy band that I knew, and my sister and I were super into them, right? But that's kind of the last boy band. In Excess, I remember, but I couldn't name a song for you. And I guess I kind of felt like, oh, that was something I did when I was a kid, like watching boy bands. This is a whole different level of just putting talent together. Yes, they're very young there. They all look so young from songs and videos that we've covered recently. The talent is 100% there. And can you even imagine being 19 or 20 years old? And so they met 3 years before that, so they're all about 16. I guess Louis a little bit older, but just incredible to be able to have the confidence to be there and perform and be present. Good for X Factor. They're very lucky. I love this song, but they have so many good songs and performance. It's hard to choose. So do you have a favorite? Because I know that they're a very, like, I know there's such a strong One Direction following, and now I'm finally starting to see why. Is there like an all-time favorite song or like a go-to One Direction song? The only one I think I know, and I just learned today, thanks to Rhonda, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. I guess it's a toughie though, right? It's tough. There's probably different genres of songs that are incredible for different times. Louis fought them to start writing the majority of their songs. Interesting. I'm just happy that they actually wrote their songs. When I hear about bands, it's like, okay, your voice is amazing, but I think some of you guys know this. I'm a huge Amy Winehouse fan, and pretty much anyone that writes their own songs. I respect everyone that can sing and get out there and perform and do their thing, but I think it's unique and special when a group comes together and writes their own lyrics, right? So just a couple of my other notes, and I'm sorry I'm looking on my phone. It was hard to write everything from my notes to my notes. But I did find some stuff that I thought was interesting. So this is from Wikipedia. Lyrics excerpt. Written in these walls are the stories that I can't explain. Meaning represents the emotional barrier built from past experiences. The next one, I leave my heart open, but it stays right here empty for days. Indicates vulnerability, but also the pain of feeling unloved. And then the next lyric, she told me in the morning she didn't feel the same about us in her bones. This reflects the moment of heartbreak when the partner reveals their lack of feeling. It's very relatable, all of it too, right? Then the line, the story of my life, I take her home, suggests a commitment to caring for someone despite the emotional turmoil, which is a huge thing. Sometimes when I ask questions, I feel like I'm saying them in a very silly way. Like, has anyone had a relationship that didn't have turmoil in it, emotional turmoil? That's back to unconditional love, which I'm a huge proponent of. Committing to someone for better or worse. And that's not just marriage. I'm talking about friends, family. I mean, my dog. That's a great example. No matter what he does, I am committed to him and most of the people in my life, right? Although I am broken, my heart is untamed still, conveys hope, a resilience, indicating that despite pain, the narrator is still capable of love. It's kind of interesting, guys, because this performance was full circle, but this song was also full circle. There were a lot of things that came back together in the performance. And then in the lyrics, yes, we lose. We love, we lose, we love, we lose. But things can always come back to where things start, which is in our hearts. I do love little things. It's an early song. Is that a band? Oh, no, it's a song by One Direction. It's so sad. There aren't many performances for songs on their 5th album. And that's their 5th? Is it 5th their last? I have so much to learn about One Direction. I want to thank Rhonda again for this reaction video. And if anyone wants to do solo reactions, you can click below this video if you see this video, and there will be a link to solo reactions. Yeah, it's a song. You guys are the best. I love you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much again, Rhonda. Thank you all for being here. Have an amazing evening. Hopefully we will see you very, very soon.
I come from planet Will. I come from planet Will.